the house, the one they talking about, word of mouth. The boxing playhouse, without a doubt. All the latest and greatest boxing news, that's what it's all about.
What's up? What's up? It's Boxing Playhouse's After Dark series. And of course, this is your girl, Sakura A. And I'm with Emelio Santana.
What's up, y'all?
Okay. What's going on? Hold up. What is going on with this Boxing Playhouse black right here with this mask and everything you got going on here, this silhouette?
You know, I'm sporting the COVID-19 mask. You can cop it now on boxingplayhouse.com. You dig? Gonna knock out Corona.
You're gonna knock out Corona, okay. So he said it very eloquently. He wants to do the www.boxingplayhouse.com for you to order your beautiful COVID-19 mask, and that's COVID as in K-O-vid. Yes?
Yeah.
All right. So getting down to some more COVID news, we had people that recently tested positive this week and were unable to fight, or they had to reschedule a fight. So what do you think about these current turn of events when it comes to boxing? I mean, is this something that we can look forward to, forever? Or, I mean, is this just isolated incidents? What do you think?
Oh, man. This kind of got me worried because I'm thinking about bigger fights. How's this going to play out with, when the big fights start happening? How everybody spend money to go through, well, you really can't go see a fight. But, you might be anticipating, pay-per-view or whatever and all excited. And then 2 or 3 days before the fight, somebody might pop and say they got COVID. And, so it's like, man, I can't even, it's just messing me up right now,
I see. I mean, don't break out in hives, though, because there's hope yet for boxing to return to normal. I mean, today our numbers might be high, but we got places like New York that we can look up to, and we can see the light at the end of the tunnel for them. So hopefully we got a formula. They've laid down a formula that actually works. So, we could start adopting that, and we could be out of this phase. I mean, for me, I was disappointed with the Jamel Herring situation because I saw him training with my man, Bud Crawford. I mean, this is the welterweight world champion currently, and they're in the gym training with each other, and COVID just lurking on Herring, and they don't even know now. But I hear has to get himself and his whole family tested. Just because they were training in the gym and helping each other out, being motivation for each other. I mean, do you think this is something that people can continue to do?
Wow, it's something. It's the sports, the whole sports game all together. Even outside of boxing, it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to team sports. It's really going to be a challenge. It's more easier to deal with 1 or 2 guys, combat. But man, is this the new norm or what is this?
I don't know, but I'm just glad that he didn't wait till the very end of his training, which is when Top Rank would, they would have done a second round of tests and then found out that he's COVID positive, and now you got all these people that's traveled in, to the MGM, and now you can't fight. Now, last week we had Jose Pedraza's manager that tested positive and ruined a Top Rank card main event. I mean, do you think they should be a backup?
I believe so. I know a lot of guys out there want to fight, so they should, be lining up some good backup fights. I think they should.
Well, you know what? I hate to say this. They've been doing a lot of lower weights. And I'm ready to see some welterweight action. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. That's my favorite division.
I'm ready to see some MRJ type action. I need to see some other welterweights that we got currently that's coming up the ranks, getting on these cards. Cause for me, I got to have the welterweights.
Yeah.
Boxing ain't even boxing no more without welterweights. I mean, you finally got you got people like heavyweights, you know, you got the heavyweights emerging and coming back on strong. And that's awesome. That's gonna get some of our older generation boxing fans back into it. But I mean, right now, you gotta have that damn welterweight division in action. And I haven't seen it yet. It's driving me nuts because I'm about to go through withdrawals here.
Right. We need a good welterweight fight. You know, welterweight's been one of my favorite divisions since the early 80s. When Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Roberto Duran were fighting.
Yes.
That's been my favorite ever since. And now today we got some good welterweights out right now. We just need these guys to go on and fight each other, unify the belt. Got a lot of up and coming great fighters, especially in the state of Florida.
Yes.
And like our guest today, MRJ, he's a very up and coming, a very good fighter, very marketable. He's got a great following. I see a bright future for MRJ, and I can't wait to talk with my man.
Listen, you know what's funny? I know you said all that, but I'm speaking from the female perspective, and I mean, MRJ is sexy.
Right.
What? Don't get me wrong. Okay, you're sexy too, darling.
Okay.
I got some sexy at home with me as well. But what I'm telling you is that these ladies already started hitting up our page. And we wasn't even live yet, and they were hitting up our page talking about how good looking he is.
Waiting on MRJ.
Yeah, they waiting on MRJ right now. Let's go ahead and introduce him so we can get our, you know, we got our drinking game here.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, what do you think that the drinking should be this week with MRJ? What should be the key word for all of us?
I think welterweight.
Welterweights? Oh, all right. Wait a minute. You sipping already. We ain't even toasted. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome our kind-hearted assassin, MRJ, also known as Mark Reyes Jr. What's up? Mark.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, Mark?
Oh, it's going great, man. We see you out there. You exercising tonight?
Yeah, getting the bike ride in. Bike ride.
All right. See, he's in beast mode. He's ready for a fight too. You ready for a fight?
Yeah, it's funny because one of the kids is gonna be fighting on that top rank card on June 30th. I was helping him spar a little bit. And I did 6 and 8 rounds. Not you know, both times that we sparred, I did 6 and 8 rounds. Like it was nothing. So I'm definitely ready at any time to get a fight. We just got a call about a potential fight for July 30th. We jumped on that. We said, yeah, let's give it a go. And unfortunately, they decided to go with a different opponent. But you know, at any time, I'm ready to go. I'm making sure I'm staying in shape.
Absolutely. I mean, and you got a great trainer too, in Chino. We love him.
Exactly.
So, I mean, we got a lot to discuss. But first, what we're gonna do is go through some of our comments because we already had a bunch of people like responding to you today. I mean, I don't know if you heard or not, but we just posted that you were gonna be on the show earlier, and we got these ladies talking about, oh, he's so sexy. Oh my God. Like, what does it feel like to like have all this attention and you know, you're a great fighter, but you know, these ladies are like, yeah, he fine.
Yeah, I normally just stay focused on the fighting, you know, whatever the ladies think, you know, that's always a plus. Thank you, beautiful ladies. But no, when it comes down to it, I'm just always in tune and ready to fight and staying focused on that. You know, I try not to focus on anything else. Because as we all know, life has its way of just turning things upside down, and we gotta definitely improvise.
Right, we got a comment from Clarence. He says, hello, fam. What's up, Clarence? And we got Rob. He says, hey, Sakura, love your new hair color. Oh, thanks, baby. He always recognized, like, he's really attentive to detail. And Emelio.
Be careful, Emelio.
I think Rob got a little foot fetish too, Mark. I know. I told him about it. But he said Emelio reminded me of G-Unit. Yeah, with his new apparel. Okay. Not that.
Yeah.
And then,
He definitely, Emilio definitely looked bulletproof. That's for sure.
Emilio look what, Mark?
Bulletproof.
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 Yeah.
Always.
Mark, I see you got the new chat. What that say?
This one, or the one right here?
No, on the other
one
side,
here.
right there.
This one? So this is my daughter's name, Eliana.
Oh, okay.
And then this one is my newest edition. It's a little smaller. But
Okay.
That's my grandfather's birthday. So I figured, like, get that, commemorate him, and then also, it's part of like where I started from. Because when I think about it, like I'm blood of his blood, my father's, and then so on and so forth until it comes to my son and my kids. So I thought that was a beautiful way to do that.
Absolutely. What's the birthday? I need to play them numbers.
Oh, okay. February 28, 1934.
All right.
A long time ago.
All right, though. I love February. You know, my favorite holiday is that month. Right, David?
February.
Uh-huh.
Valentine's.
Valentine's, you know it. Okay, so let's see. We got Ivan here. He's trying to promote a fight that's in Plant City. Y'all check him out, please. For he always blowing up somebody's stuff.
We have boxing fight Saturday, Plant City. Let's say 211 North Willard.
All right. Okay, let's move on.
Right,
I got Rob. We got Rob. He says Joseph Adamo also has the fight canceled, but because of weight issues and dehydration, not COVID. Still sucks because I was looking forward to watching him fight. Okay, so Mark, what do you have to think? I mean, what do you have to say about this COVID era? I mean, is this something to get used to, fighting without fans and all this other stuff? Testing?
I was about to make a post and say that 2020 has been the worst movie I've ever watched in my entire life. The worst movie, by far.
I feel the same. I feel the same way.
Yeah, I'm ready for it to be over already. Next 6 months, if I could, go into autopilot mode, I'd do that. I mean,
man, I can't believe it. It's just, it was so much excitement building up to this 2020. Remember, I was calling it 2020, Mark. And I go back and I watch our video where we so excited and we lit, New Year's Eve. And I'm like thinking this year is just gonna be motherfucking tacular,
Right.
None of that. None of it.
Nah, it's definitely been an unfortunate year completely, all around, Lost a few friends now, just lost another one today. Not due to COVID or anything, but in the end, man, it's just life has its way of humbling you quickly. As you were saying, you were hyped up for the new year, and then look at what was in store for us. So, I mean, in the end, we all just got to take everything with a grain of salt, and we got to stay up. We got to stay positive. There's a lot of things going on in the world, especially in the U.S. right now, and we all just got to continue to stay positive. If we continue to focus on only the negative, then it's going to consume our lives, and the negative is going to be all that we live in.
Absolutely, I agree. I mean, but the one positive is that boxing is back, but we're asking our fans and you, do you think Top Rank is doing a great job of bringing boxing back with some of these matchups? Guys?
Almost had it. So, I think they're doing a phenomenal job. We definitely, as boxing fans, I mean, no matter what, I may be a professional boxer now, but at the end of the day, when boxing's over, I'm still going to be a fight fan. I'm still going to be a boxing fan. So to see these fights coming on and see these young guys, young talents being showed, like, I mean, you could pretty much have 5 fights and be on, national television now, getting all that exposure because nobody's really fighting. Nobody's having shows right now. So, I think it's a huge opportunity for everybody that's under the Top Rank. Under the Top Rank name, they're doing a phenomenal job.
Hey, Mark, what's your favorite weight class to watch?
I'm biased. I can't say it.
Give me one.
Biased.
Say it.
Say it.
Is it yours?
Welterweight.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yay!
welterweight.
there you go.
But it's always been welterweight. It's always been welterweight. And even as a kid, I always said I wanted to fight at welterweight. You know, watching Trinidad as a kid, fighting and stuff. You know, I was always you know, really in tune when it came to that. And
Mark,
you done?
how was it? You said you wanted to fight welterweight, and then you end up like the perfect height and size to be a welterweight. How does that happen?
I guess I proclaimed it. I mean, that's just you speak things you really do. You speak things into existence. So I guess
We got Myrna Ocasio. She
good.
said, I'm so ready to see MRJ back in the ring. Me
That's
too.
my grandmother. That's my grandmother. I love her.
Uh,
Yeah, but me myself, I'm ready to get back into the ring and start fighting. I miss it.
Clarence says Florida has some dangerous fighters, and you ain't never lied. Okay, we got the power down here.
And I've always and ever since the amateurs, I always said that. I always said because like, you know, everybody hears of the kids from DC, the kids from Texas, the kids from Cali, but to be honest, the most underrated talent is the kids from Florida. Like when you know, when I was an amateur fighting in the nationals and stuff like that, I could almost always guarantee that whoever we brought from Florida was either beating those kids or giving them everything that they could handle. Like what was it? I think me and Hammer, Eric Lubin, we did it for the first time, like in a national tournament. For a national tournament, we won back-to-back weight classes. So, you know, that's pretty big there.
All right, we got Will Hunter. He says, "What's up, Snake Eyes? Go, Joe." How he talking to you? We got Roxy, our girl Roxy. She says, "Oh my God, put on the shirt. Oh my God."
It's Florida. I can't wear a shirt. It's like 98 degrees.
We got my girlfriend Cherie. She says, "Roxy's face, no." She don't want you to put on that shirt. And then we got Alexandria. She says, "Who is hot, Sakura?"
Thank you, lady.
All right, so if you guys want to follow MRJ, all you got to do is go over to his Facebook page or his IG page, and he got MRJ Boxing, or he's got Mark Anthony Reyes Jr., or is it MRJ? Oh, wait a minute.
And look how nice that is.
That is beautiful, isn't it? Now
it's so motivating. It's so motivating when I get out here. It's beautiful, serene, truly.
It's beautiful. Where are you at?
Causeway.
Oh wow, you doing it big.
Yeah, I think it's like a 24. I think it's like a 24 mile.
Just relax.
24 mile
Right.
trail.
Right. All right, so let's see who else we got. Alana, she says he's so handsome. Rob says Emelio Bulletproof Santana.
There we go. That's a beautiful name. I like that.
What's up, man? I like that too, Mark.
Oh my God.
Very cool.
And Amanda Swinson says MRJ, yeah.
Like Anthony.
Okay, Rob says we calling this here that 2020 twin Oxen PlayHouse. And then we got your dad on here. He says follow MRJ on IG at MRJ Boxing. Gotcha. We got Myra. She says MRJ, stay active, stay in shape, stay focused. She ain't playing. Okay, Clarence says yes, they are top ranked, is the best. It's too early to make good fights with no crowd. Okay, so people are satisfied with them just doing the best they can in this atmosphere, this climate. And we got Matthew. He says welterweight has the best fighters and matches.
And best matches. I agree. I second that.
And somebody says 100% agree. What's that one?
Well, Andrew said, can Mark get off the bike so we can see him? Mark, can you stop for a minute and get off your bike?
You messing up his workout. Oh my
As soon
Lord.
as I finish,
I
I'll get
can't
off.
believe he
As soon as I
got
finish.
protection on this bridge. That's what I can't believe. Okay. Can Mark get off that bed? Wow. Amy says, "Hey, Mark from San Antonio." Oh,
Hello.
Antonio, Texas.
Thank you for tuning in.
Wow.
Okay, Claire says, "I watched a couple of your fights. You're a problem." You damn
Thank you,
right.
Clarence.
I'm glad
Thank
you
you,
got on that subject too, because if we think about it, in your last fight, you know, you suffered a loss. A very close friend of yours passed away. A family friend. Let me see. I forgot. Oh, can you tell us a bit about how soon it was to him passing and the actual fight date, Mr. Randall?
Yeah. So Randall actually came down for the Tevin Farmer and Jojo Diaz fight in Miami. So he came down, stayed at my house, and then we went to the fights together. Me, my dad, my uncle, everybody had a great time. Everything was fun, and we actually had a real serious conversation with Randall. And you know, it's hard because I definitely saw that he wanted to make a change and better, you know, get better on his health and things like that, because that's what we had brought up to his attention. And you know, it's just disheartening that, you know, only a little bit of time goes by. I'm in training camp, and my dad gives me a call right before a day that I had to go spar, and he gave me the news that Randall passed away in a car accident.
Oh,
And you know, like that's just one of the things that you have to prepare for, and you can't prepare for it. You know, you wish you can, and in the end, you can't. You never know when things are gonna happen. You know, so I made sure that I did everything that I could to prepare myself as best I could, and came out victorious. I know Randall was definitely in spirit that night, because he always told me, he said, "I know that you have all that it takes, and that's why I'm gonna continue to help you and your father to get whatever you guys gotta get to make it to where you need to be." So rest in peace, Randall.
Now this fight also, you know, you were a newly signed the Bella fighter, the Bella Entertainment fighter. I mean, did that add any extra stress to your fighting, or was it, you know, what was going through your mind that, you know, at the same time you had this fight, you know, you want to win it because you just recently got signed.
We knew that Alex from DeBella was gonna come down. We were just waiting on him to let us know, because around that time everything was happening already with the COVID situation. So we weren't sure if he was gonna come down, but he ended up coming down. And once I knew he was down, I saw him at the weigh-ins, and I think I got a little anxious. I wouldn't say nervous or anything like that, but I was definitely anxious just to see what the end result was going to be like, to see if they were going to, you know, I don't know, to make sure that they were still interested in the talent that I had. But in the end, you know, we ended up signing with them, and I'm just happy that finally, you know, I'm signed with a big promoter, and I'm able to continue the career that I've been wanting to.
Absolutely. We were all very excited for you when you were able to sign with a bigger promotional company. And I was looking forward to you fighting in other areas. But it seems like they like you so much that they want you to fight in this area some too. Still. I mean, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I mean, my thing, I've never been scared to step up the competition. I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to fight, you know, somewhere out of Tampa, out of Florida, and get that exposure over there, get that experience, really. I mean, when I had 8 fights as an amateur, my dad took me to San Antonio for the national pound. I placed second with only 8 fights. So I'm not scared to get into any tough fight, any tough situation. At the end of the day, I'm a fighter. If I lose, I get back to the drawing board, and I come back and I do what I got to do.
Absolutely. So you're not married to the O. Like it's nice if you can keep it, but you know, if that O got to go, it's not going to destroy you.
At the end of the day, I'm a gladiator. When I get in the ring, I'm ready. I'm ready for, for my last. Basically, I'm ready for my last breath to be in that ring. Every time I step in, I prepare myself for that mentally and physically, so that at any time I'm able to overcome and continue to adapt to the situation that's in front of me. God willing, I'll become a world champion one day, and I can give back to the community and to the people that have always supported me.
Hey, Mark, who's your favorite fighter?
That's what really motivates me. He's from Florida. I'll give you a hint. He's from Florida.
Keith Thurman?
I want you to guess, Emelio. Take a guess. Older than Keith.
You say yourself, are you?
You can just say yourself, MRJ.
He's older. He's older. Let's see. I think he won his first belt in the 90s. Yeah, he won his first belt in the 90s.
No.
Roy Jones?
Roy Jones. Of course.
Winky.
Roy Jones.
He said it's Roy Jones.
Oh, you said it was Roy?
Yeah, you guessed right.
Okay.
All right. He was very versatile. I mean, he was amazing to watch. I mean, do you see yourself going and playing basketball?
Exactly. No, I mean, I love the speed.
I said, do you see yourself going to play basketball before a fight?
It was nice getting that.
Messing up.
No, just because I truly respect the sport. I wouldn't play like that. I wouldn't play around like that. Just in case we can get hurt, anything can happen. It's not worth it.
Right.
I'll go and play a game after the fight, though. I'll go and play a game after.
Okay, I'm with you. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Why not?
I actually played a game with Roy one day.
You did?
Yeah, I did. Roy was over here for I think it was the IBF. Was it the IBF Hall of Fame, or I think it was the IBF. So he was down here with Nate Campbell.
Right.
And I got a call from a friend of mine. He's like, "Hey, Roy wants to go play basketball at some park over here in St. Pete. You want to come?" I was like, "Of course I'm gonna come."
Oh,
that's cool as hell.
Damn.
Yeah, I ended up guarding Roy, and Roy guarded me. So it was nice.
Dang.
Hey, did Winky play, Mark?
No, Winky wasn't there.
He wasn't? Oh, okay.
No.
Well, we've heard some great things about you and your career. And the first time that we covered you was when you were in a Fire Fist boxing card. And you were doing some work with the Children's Cancer Center at that time. And I wanted to update on how those efforts are going. I mean, are you still volunteering and trying to make money?
I couldn't hear that last part. You went on an update?
Yeah, update on the...
I'm sorry, Sakura. I couldn't hear the last part. You said an update on...
Children's Cancer Center volunteering and things that you've been doing for the community.
That was an idea. I think it actually came out months before we actually even did it. It was just an idea. We reached out to the directors and ended up, making a connection with them. They said that they would love to have me and have me work with the kids. So that was what I did the first time. I just worked with the kids, and just to see how much they overcome. And not all of them are affected by cancer themselves directly, but it could be a family member. I know one of the girls that was there, her brother actually battled years. Rest in peace, Jay. He battled for years, and he just passed away recently. And it's just one of those things that you try to help those kids stay positive. You try to give them something that they can focus on for just that little bit of time that you're spending with them. and it's beautiful just to see how resilient.
Awesome. I mean, I really love that about you. And you know, I wrote that famous article that helped you get your moniker, the kind-hearted assassin. Yeah. Do you really like that moniker? Not Mark. I mean, you smile when I say it, so I'm gonna assume that you love it as much as I do.
I like when you say it, but I think it should mostly just be a name that you have for me, not everybody else. It should be.
You know what? I thought that was the truth. I thought that what you're saying is true. But then I heard the famous Bob Alexander from the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame said when he announced you, and I almost lost my mind. So it's legitimized now. It's not just me.
Yeah, when Bob said that, he said, "Mark, the kind-hearted assassin." I said, "What? What?" All right.
It was a great day for both of us because you know it really is describing you for real, and it's also a great day for me as a writer to know that somebody actually took the time and read the article. Okay.
No, I think almost everyone did. I remember the article, so no, I think almost everybody did read that article. It's really well written. Thank you. I'm really appreciative of all the work that you guys do, man. You guys don't get enough credit for it.
Oh, thanks, Mark.
Well, we definitely appreciate that because we love our prospects, and now you're getting to the point where you're not going to be no prospect. So I don't know what's going to happen then, Mark. I mean, you might dump us. You're getting too big for us now. We're just boxing PlayHouse, you know?
I'm always show love.
All right. So before you signed with DeBella Entertainment, we understand that they actually looked at you like 2 fights before they decided to actually basically what is going on? You're distracting me. Okay, so
sorry.
You were actually going to basically get seen twice, or did they tell you twice that they were going to look at you, or did they just, went to one fight and thought that they would go to a different fight to see you before they made a decision to sign you?
The process took a lot longer than I expected. I know they came to the fight either in August or November, and then came to another fight, and that could have been the fight that I had in March or the fight in November, and then they came a third time. It's hard to recollect that. But in the end, I was a little shocked that it took so long. But I mean, I'm just happy to be signed. What I think happened was they had a lot going on with the promotion company. I know one of the guys that first came to see me, he's actually no longer with the company. So that could have played a factor. Maybe they wanted to send somebody else to get a second look at me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that seems fair. I mean,
right.
Okay, so they did eventually, they signed you. Now you got all this attention on you for that fight. I mean, actually, the second fight when they came to see you, I mean, did that affect how you might have performed, you think? Or you just tried to stay calm, or
I try to stay as calm as I am. I'm naturally calm when I'm in the ring. At times I did get a little frustrated with the movement of the opponent at times, just because I wanted the fight to end quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to look impressive, and I think I overshot a little bit, and that's okay. In the end, we all take that back to the drawing board and we work on things.
Absolutely. Now that's exactly right. Okay, so why was your trainer Chino upset with you after this last fight? I couldn't get the whole story on that. What was going on?
Hey, what's up, Cedric? I appreciate that. Now what was that, Sakura?
I said, why was Chino so upset? Your trainer upset after the last fight? What was going on? That made Chino upset.
I wasn't. The first couple of rounds, I wasn't listening.
Okay.
Like said, the movement just got a little frustrating, and I didn't listen to the instructions the way I should have, and that was mostly his reasoning for getting upset. We talked after the fight. Everything's good. Everything was correct in time in training. Most important thing is always getting the win, moving forward, and we work on these things in training camp.
All right, so we got Cedric. He says pound for pound boxing supports Boxing PlayHouse, and you too, champ. Keep grinding, Mark. All right, I like it. That's awesome. And then somebody said, "Winky, right?" Oh, I guess they were. Yeah, Mark's favorite fighter. No, Roy Jones. Barbara says, "Oh, is he? He's so handsome." And then Ariana wants to know my favorite question mark. Are you single?
Well, you got all the ladies.
I read this meme.
Oh, we gotta
Hold on. I just gotta tell you guys. I read this meme. It was hilarious. So it's the Pringle guy coming out of a Pringle. It says he's single, he's Pringle, ready to mingle.
Uh-oh.
No, but no, I am single. I am single. I'm trying to focus.
Back on the market, guys. I'm done. I'm not saying nothing else before I get in trouble. All right. So we said, okay, he's sexy. Okay, what is my Miss Ocasio? She says, I might have missed it, but are there any fights pending for MRJ?
Right now, there are not. But as soon as we get any dates or any potential fights, I'll be sure to let everybody know, make an announcement, and we could definitely speak on that. I'm excited for whatever fight will come my way.
Hey, Mark, you got such a strong following. How would that be for you to fight without an audience? Could you still perform, man? Would that bother you?
Nah, I don't think so.
Really?
It's almost like back being in the amateurs. A lot of those fights weren't really filled up with big fans of mine. They're just filled up with other fighters, other trainers, and things like that. So honestly, it'd just be kind of normal for me to go back to an environment like that where there's mostly no crowd.
That's kind of true. Yeah. I mean, it would be like most boxers that had an amateur background.
The one thing I'll say is that I will miss hearing everybody chant, hearing the crowd. I'll definitely miss that. But no matter what, once you get in there and you start fighting, you just really focus. You just try to be really focused on the fight and the task at hand.
T. Mason says, "Hey, champ," and "Hey, Boxing PlayHouse." What's up, T. Mason?
Hello, T.
Mason. What's going on? We got Malachi here, and he's from the Danger Zone.
Danger Zone.
Yeah, I like that name, don't you?
Yeah, I like that.
Yes, he allowed me to be interviewed on his podcast last week, Mark.
Danger Zone.
But he says 147 champs. Who does he want most? He wants to know who you want in that division.
Honestly, I can't. Whoever has a belt. So right now, I think Crawford, Spence,
and Pat.
And Pacquiao. I didn't really say Pacquiao because I don't think he'll be there much longer. But I mean, if he's there at 50, if he's there, or how old is he now? Like 40 something. If he's there within the next 2 years, definitely, I'll take Pac.
So I want your professional opinion since we're on this subject in a kind of a way. If there was a Spence versus Crawford today, who would you have in that fight?
That's so tough, man. It really is. But I'm gonna give the edge to Crawford.
Okay.
I'm gonna give the edge to Crawford. Reason being, I like his boxing ability more. Earl made a case that he can box, but he boxed against a 135 pounder in Mikey Garcia. It's not. I can't validate that too much.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. We
You
got
know,
five
a lot of fighters.
Mhm. Go
A lot
ahead.
of fighters once things get hard, once things get hard, they go back to what they know best. And I just feel like when Crawford starts to make counters, use good movement in and out, Spence is gonna result back to the dog in him, and he's gonna start pressing.
Okay. And you know, when we were in Vegas for the Keith Thurman versus Pacquiao fight, that was an amazing experience, and we enjoyed the fact that you hung out with us for a while. So I wanted to tell you that we really appreciated that. Welterweight,
Of course.
we had a little fun. Okay, so we
No,
have.
but I definitely enjoyed that experience. That was something that I hadn't been to yet, and I'm glad that I had that opportunity to go and see a future Hall of Famer in Pacquiao, and then to see you know, a close fighter from where I'm from, a good friend, and Keith Thurman.
Mhm.
In my opinion, fight was excellent. I mean, that was probably one of the best boxing matches I've seen live or on TV. Just the fact that they kept going back and forth,
Yeah.
and neither guy was really you know giving in.
Man, yes, that's a fight that I really would have liked to have a rematch, but I see
I
that.
would have said the same.
Yeah, I wanted to see a rematch, but I guess it's not happening. We got Ty Tomlin. He says, "What's up, Mark? Hope y'all are doing well. Hope we can get on another car together. Shout out from Tennessee. All right, we like that,
Hey, Ty.
Ty. Ty is at junior
It's funny.
welterweight right now.
It's funny because I actually used for the fact that Ty came to Tampa. I actually used the gloves that he had used because I didn't like the color that they gave me. So
Oh,
I
for
used
real?
it. Ty's awesome people. Yeah, Ty's awesome. His people are awesome, and I wish them the best. Hope to see you soon, bro.
Absolutely, and we like Ty's dad too, Mr. Darrell. He's awesome. And then we see your dad is here. He says Ty Tomlin, most definitely. And Ty has a fight coming up in August, and I think it's in oh my God, what's the name of that city in Mississippi we went to that had all the good food? No, the other one. Tunica. He's got a fight coming up in Tunica, so please go to his page and find out more details on how you can see it and support him. Okay, let's see what's here. What's up, Becky? Who is that? I don't know. CR, who is that? Mark, is that one of your people?
No.
CR, yeah, okay. I don't know where you want to be let in at, but you got the wrong kind of party here. We are not swingers. I can't get with you on that. All right, Rob says, because it's his favorite division, I'd like to ask Emelio what is his favorite welterweight fight from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s? What's his favorite fight from each of those decades? Damn, bro.
The 80s, the 80s was Leonard and Hearns for me.
Welterweights?
Yeah, Leonard and Hearns. That first fight with Leonard and Hearns. The 90s, man, it's probably dang, Mike Tyson was ruling in the 90s.
Right.
Mike and Roy Jones. 2000?
Yes, 2000.
I'm trying to have to be Floyd, man. Probably Pacquiao and you know some stuff Pacquiao did. Probably Pacquiao and Cotto.
2010.
2010. Man.
But that would have been Sean. I mean, that would have been Shane Mosley, or yeah, that would have been more time period, I guess. Or Jab Judah around in.
What was a good fight in 2010?
Mark, you got somebody from the 2010 welterweights? 2010.
Fight?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
2019, that includes 2019, you know.
It does include
yeah, 2010s.
maybe I'm gonna say, but maybe Spence and Porter, because it's the freshest
Yeah,
one in my mind.
that was a beast of a fight last year for real.
It's right there in my head. So that's got to be one. Pacquiao Thurman, another one.
Yeah. If I went back, I would have to say that them Mayweather Maidana fights were all they were like up there for me. Like I really love that first fight that they had. Maidana and Mayweather.
Yeah, those were good fights.
All right. Let's see what we got else we got here now. Okay. We got Damon Gonzalez. He said, shout out to Mark Reyes Jr. And then
What's
he
up,
said,
Damon?
that match is official.
Oh, thanks, Damon.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. Somebody wants to know, Brenda, she wants to know how tall you are, Mark.
5'8".
Oh, that's a nice height. That's what I'm saying. It's the perfect height for really dominating the welterweight division.
That's all I want.
Right.
I think I would have been a good welterweight, baby.
That's a fucking leap.
Me and Mark the same height.
Mark, you know we over here playing this drinking game with the word welterweight.
Welterweight. So every time we say welterweight, you take a sip.
Next time welterweight, come on, we got to take a toast.
All right, so let's see who else we got here. And shout out to
the welterweight division is the best in boxing.
Oh, no, he's finna start now. He's trying to make us tipsy tonight.
You know, welterweight is the last weight class with 8-ounce gloves. After that, it's 10 ounce.
Damn it, Mike! Okay, we got Valentine for the Boxing PlayHouse. You're welcome. And then outside of a champion, who does he really want to share the ring with? There are contenders at 147 that a jump over put you over the top for a title shot. If you, who do you want?
Fight.
Mark, what is your dream fight? Who would you love? Absolutely, that like it would just put you on a different level if you were able to be in a fight with them and win.
And what venue?
And let's do it in venue.
Yeah. And not a champion? And they're not a champion?
It don't have to be a
champion. It don't have to be a champion, he said, outside of champion.
Danny Garcia then.
Oh, okay.
Where at, Mark? Where do you want to fight him at?
Philly.
Really?
Oh, hey, you want to take it to his house, to the home. Damn.
It's because I trained. I trained like 20 minutes. I only trained like 20 minutes from Philly.
That's what might happen, Mark.
I guess it would save me a trip.
That fight might happen one day.
Yeah, that fight could happen one day, and you can pay him back for the way when they fought. I said, damn, you don't have to lay him out like what? You know this man is going out and getting retired, and you just destroyed him. Yes, I was upset with him for doing that. Like that, man. So you can pay him back for it. All right, we got Rob. He says Pacquiao. Oh, let's see. Pacquiao versus Marquez 2 for him, and 5. Both happened at 147. I love Tim Bradley's KO win over Brandon Rios from 2015. I think people tend to forget about that fight. Well, you're absolutely right. I mean, Bradley did do his thing against Rios. But when it comes to Bradley, you can't say Bradley. I mean, that just put him over the top and put him in a whole nother league to me. Because I didn't know he had a name like that. I didn't know he had a dog in him, but I didn't know he had a dog in him like that. He earned that win straight up. Okay, Mark, I had another question for you. It's starting to get so dark we can't even see you. Damn, what happened? Sunset happened. Okay, Mark, my question for you.
Sunset gone now.
Yeah, that sun. Yeah, it's dark. Damn. I mean, it dropped fast. Well, Mark, my next question has to do with your father-son team that you're a part of. And sometimes we know that fathers can be overbearing and annoying and just get on your nerves sometimes. I mean, how do you deal with I'm playing with Mark Sr. right now. But how do you deal with sometimes not agreeing with your dad on certain things? He's carrying his bike somewhere now. Can you hear us, Mark?
I can hear you now. Okay. No, it's sometimes it's difficult when you have two people with strong personalities and they mostly feel like their way is the proper solution. Sometimes it's better to just sit back and say, you know what, you're right in your own way, and I'm correct in my way as well. So we don't butt heads so much. Growing up, it was always something that was difficult because I always wanted to be my own person, my own man. And sometimes I think my dad was finding that I was trying at times to just be a little too independent, and I wanted to make choices and mistakes on my own. Okay. And he just tried to look out for me. So sometimes when you have kids, you know, they got to learn themselves. Sometimes they just got to get hurt by themselves. But in the end, you know, I'm very thankful for the parenting that he displayed and always being there for me. I'm really appreciative of that and the relationship that we've grown and built to this day.
Oh my God, that's really nice of you to say, and it's very endearing. Now I'm gonna hold you to that. When your son Elijah get a certain age, and he gonna want to do the same shit, you gonna be like about to hit the fan. I'm gonna be like, MRJ, remember that time you was on the podcast and you said that your sons got to make their own mistakes sometimes. I'm gonna bring it up to your memory.
All right.
All right. So another situation with the father-son team is people be in your damn business a lot. You know, they got shit to say about, oh my God, like, that person's gonna ruin his career, or you know, like, the dad is the one that's gonna like make it so he doesn't get this deal, or you know,
right.
You know how motherfuckers be in your business. I'm gonna just be frank. That's how it is. Okay, so what do you say to those people that say that your father is the reason that you might not have got a great deal or something, or it's going to be your downfall in the sport?
I have a small circle already. I feel like me and my dad established that, where when it comes to boxing, you know, we are the team, and everybody is a branch of us. As well as Chino as well. So, you know, in the end, if they try to come in between either of us, that person has to go. And that's the bottom line.
Absolutely. And I felt passionate about that because I feel like people be in your business like that. And, you know, I know for a fact that your dad does a great job with you. I mean, the two of you together do a great job together. So it upsets me when I hear little rumors and stuff like that. It's like, stay in your lane.
Exactly. No, I mean, it's like every coach, according to them, can build a world champion. Every manager can help out their fighter in every way possible until it actually comes to doing it. Every promoter sets up, you know, their fighters into the world class level of boxing, which we all know that doesn't always happen. You know, everybody is self-proclaimed, and you know, you gotta show me. You gotta show me where you're from. You gotta show me what you can do. Because at the end of the day, me and my dad, we've been through everything in boxing together, and we're still here. We're still grinding. We're still doing it.
That's right. They better know it. They better know it. They better recognize. Now, Mom,
Mark,
you had a question?
you be careful out there, Mark. Them police ain't nice in the dark.
Baby, don't be playing with that. He got to get back in quick. Because sometimes Mark be looking like he a little black, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when it's dark.
You better hurry up now.
Yeah.
And your dad said you need to get in the light because we can't see you.
I'm about to get in the light right now.
Well, viewers, as it got darker, our numbers went down because they can't see
I
you.
want to see Mark.
Yes. But listen to this. Oh, he's back to his car now that quick.
I just got back. Because I was already riding before we got on for a little while. And so I thought it would be a good display of you know, the work that I put in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just do 24 miles. And then now I'm gonna get home, shower up real quick, and then go to do some work. So
Wow. You do that bike ride every day, Mark? How often?
not every day. I wish Florida would let me do it every day. It's beautiful. Now I try to get out as much as I can in the week, so usually like 3, maybe 4 times in the week, as well as run, things like that. We got a few trails here in Florida that are pretty nice. I mean, here in Tampa, that are pretty nice.
Yeah, they got a nice one in Pinellas County too. It goes all the way from like Clearwater over here to the south end of St. Petersburg. But you know what, Mark? You know what I was going to say? For you to be as young as you are and to have a humanitarian spirit and to then get in the ring and just damn destroy people. I mean, it's like conflicting. It's like conflicting personalities. But what I want to know is, how do you get yourself into the mood to be destructive in the ring when you're really like a very kind-hearted person outside of the ring? Like, what motivates you?
That's a great question, and I'm glad you actually touched on that, because it taps into what we go through as fighters, and I feel like there's kind of a switch in me when it comes time to prepare for war, basically, and I try to just make sure that when I'm presenting inside the ring, everybody knows at the end of the day that I'm in there to do my job. It's either kill or be killed. And when you're in a sport like boxing, that's very cutthroat. You have no time for friends, and no time for friends, and to be friendly when it comes time to go to work and inside the ring. I could shake your hand afterwards. We could go to dinner, have lunch. I don't care. But once we're in the ring, I gotta do my job. And then on the outside, when it comes time to meet people, greet them, and things like that, I was raised humbly. I was raised well to always use my manners, and that's what I try to do.
You know what, Mark? That is very humbling for you to say, and I know it's true because we've been witness to some of the fights you've been in, and when you come out, you don't stop until you greet every last person that wants to take a picture with you. Me interviewing you. We got Will from Sidestep. Sometimes he want to get an interview into. We got other outlets. Then you go outside the locker room and you still got to take a million pictures with all your fans, and you don't stop. You never cut people off. You stand right there until everybody that's wanting to be close to you at that time gets their chance. I don't see a lot of boxers doing that these days.
Coming back towards the end on this hitting the upbridge.
I'm sorry, Sakura. 1 second. I'm putting the bikes up.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what was that last part? I didn't get to hear like the last sentence that you said.
I said, you don't stop until every last person that wants to be close to you at the end of a fight gets their picture and gets heard and says what they want to say. And you just don't see that a lot. These boxers will cut you off and be like, oh, we finna go, or I'm about to jet out, or whatever. They're not going to stick around. What makes you decide, hey, you know what? I want to be there for my family.
And that's just something that I try to do, because I want people to know that I appreciate them for just supporting, for coming out and really just being there with me. You know, I try to connect with all the fans that I have. You know, 'cause to me, it's a beautiful thing to be able to fight in that ring and have people that really support you, that people that really believe in you and see the vision that you have. You know, honestly, it's really humbling, and I'm just grateful at that moment that I have so many people that support me and that wish well for me.
Oh my God, your grandma, she's funny.
Grandma.
Mark is dark and he goes into the darkness. Laugh out loud. All right now, going into the darkness. All right, I like it. Oh, Brittany says, Sakura, give Mark my number. What is going on? Honey, Mark see you. If he like you, he know how to find you. He know how to slide in that DM. All right, we got Kamora. She said, what's Mark's favorite food? Okay, that's something you can answer.
All right, so anytime, so my trainer knows, Chino knows now, that nobody ever has to ask me if I'm hungry, because it doesn't matter if I just have food, I'll be hungry within a few seconds, and I will eat food again. So it does play in the factor when it comes to making weight. You know, mentally I gotta overcome that. But when I'm not making weight, when I'm eating everything that I want to eat, it's gotta be a steak, maybe like some asparagus.
Okay,
with okay, but here's the other thing. I usually, like, if I'm not making weight, I'll eat 2 entrees at once. So like it'll be like the steak and then some vegetables or something, and then I have like a whole nother dish that's maybe like some pasta or let me see, like maybe fish as well, like some nice well cooked salmon. I like to have that. So I like to have both, you know. And then maybe some appetizers too. I love like mozzarella sticks, any fried cheese. I love that.
What about the food? You like rice and beans, plantain?
Of course I like that. I'm Puerto Rican. I love that. No, I love that.
What's your favorite?
But as far as like a go-to meal for after I make weight, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, you like to get that surf and turf on. You know, I hear you with the steak and the fish together.
I try to get as close as I can because I'm allergic to shellfish. So I try to get as close as I can to it. So that's why I get the fish.
Yeah, I can't do shellfish either, man. I'm allergic to all seafood though. The iodine in it. So I be suffering when I smell that nice deep fried shrimp. Oh my God, that's my favorite.
Yeah, if I start eating that, I end up in the ER with a swollen lip or swollen eye.
Ooh.
Yeah, you might have to do like I do. Like every 5 or 6 years, I'll break down and I'll take like 3 Benadryls before I eat the shrimp. And then I have to take 3 more afterwards. And then I'm just out for 24 hours, you know? It works though. I mean, nothing swells up or anything. You're just knocked out for a day. All right, Clarence, he got a matchup for you. He wants Mark versus Keith Thurman, Battle of Florida. Okay, that might happen one day, you know? You know how it works? What comes up must come down.
Business first.
Mark, would you take that fight in a heartbeat?
I accidentally.
Absolutely.
I accidentally hit something.
Oh, okay.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Would you take that fight?
Okay, perfect. So, of course I'll take that fight. I said it I think it was Latin Box. I did an interview with him, and he said, what would be a dream fight for you? And I said, well, being that Keith is right across the water from Florida, world champion at that time, I said I would definitely love to fight Keith Thurman. So yeah, I stick to that word. You know, I'd love to fight Keith. I don't, you know, I don't shy away from a fight. You know, I feel like Keith always going to be a phenomenal fighter at a personal level. I love him as a human. He's always very thoughtful with how he speaks, and it's always an interesting conversation with him. So you know, to get in there and share the ring with him, that'd be a you know a dream of mine, just to be able to do that and put on for our cities, put on for Florida, and obviously just give boxing a world-class fight.
Okay. Well, I'm down with that. That'll be Battle of Tampa Bay. Yeah. All right. So we've got Moses here. He says, he walks by me and don't say a word. Who walks by you and don't say a word? Oh, he's talking about you, MRJ?
No.
I don't believe
Mark.
it. I don't believe it. Stop your
Mark.
lies.
I hope he's not. I hope he's not, because I gave him my favorite wine cup. So I know he's not. I know he's not talking about me.
Uh-oh. I ain't even get a wine cup. What's up with that? All right. So Team MRJ says Carlos Cantana, I'm sorry. And then Moses says he makes me pay for all his food. Oh, that's why you get the wine. Okay, you gave him the wine glass because he be paying for your food. I see. Carmen Ortega, she says, how he keep his skin so smooth? Oh,
What's the secret, Mark?
Mark, do you have a beauty regimen that you like to share with the men, you know, so they can have smooth skin like yours?
No, I just got lucky that recently I had a little breakout, and I texted my stepmom and I was like, look, I need to do something because this cannot be happening. Honestly, I hate breaking out. It's like one of the worst things. I just try to make sure that I'm always showering. I probably shower like 3 or 4 times a day. So my water company, they love me. But yeah, I guess just making sure that you shower and apply moisturizer after you get a nice sweat.
That is hilarious because I feel the same way. I think it's people that never get blemishes. Like when it does happen to us, we're like, what the fuck is this? I can't.
Yeah, exactly. I envy those people because I think like my mom, she'll tell me, she's like, oh, you know what I wash my face with? I'm like, what? It's like water. And you know what I moisturize with? She's like, what? I tell her what? It's like the air. I'm like, all right, great for you, woman. Like.
You know me, I get my grandma regimen. She that good old Vaseline, man. You slap that stuff on you at night before you go to bed, and bam, voila, you get this.
No, I actually even for sparring, I tell Chino, don't put any Vaseline on my face, just my eyebrows and my lips. That's it. So next time you see Chino, ask him and say, does Mark get Vaseline on his face? That's how you know. Not even in fights. I don't use it. I try to limit as much as I use it because it starts to make me break out.
Yeah, I like the cocoa butter one, man. The cocoa butter Vaseline does me right. All right, so we got that one out.
It smells good. It does good.
Let's see. Hell yeah, to steak, Edwin says. And then we got Clarence. He says, Mark, what do you think about the welterweight division, the current welterweight division? Should these people be fighting or what?
No.
Clean, welterweight. Mark, what do you think?
I think the current welterweight division. I'm still here. No, the current welterweight division is stacked up. I think it's one of the top divisions in boxing. We still got guys that are moving up. Some of the top guys from 140 that are probably going to be moving up soon. I know Mike's probably going to stick around. But welterweight division is one of the most exciting divisions in boxing once things get back into play.
Mark, do you see yourself going different weight classes, or you think you might stick at welterweight?
Say that again, baby. I couldn't even hear you.
Honestly, I really wanted to try to get to one. I really wanted to get to 140, but I don't foresee that happening. But I really wanted to get to 140 just to try to win a belt at 140, move back to 47, win a belt at 47, and then finish off at 54. I know for sure, like, I can definitely carry the weight to 54. The problem would just be getting down to 40.
You think you could do 150, 152, like a catch weight? No, wait a minute, I'm wrong. You think you could do a one?
No, I could.
Could you
No,
do
what I said was I wanted to try to get to 140. I just don't.
Okay, and then I said, do you think you could do a catch weight between 140 and 147? You know, Maurice Hooker and Prograde, they were gonna do a catch weight at 142.
Right.
And he was not able to make the weight. Maurice could not get to 142.
Exactly. No, I would do that if I was Maurice. I would have just honestly I would have taken whatever fine, came in a pound over. If I could make it to be 143, I would have came in at 143, fought him, and just made a case as a 140 pounder, and then move up to 147 instead of kind of doing it the way he did. It's really hard when you're a fighter. You get a date, you get a fight, you start making weight, start working hard, and then the fight cancels. And then especially when it's a weight issue, that's just one of the more respectful things when it comes to sport. You got somebody that doesn't make like that's why I'll never really support any fight of Chavez Jr. The guy can't ever make weight.
Yeah, he does have a serious case of not making weight ever. So it is an unfair advantage when you consistently do that. To me, it's a form of cheating. I call them weight bullies. Mark, I know you watch me. You know what I find offensive. I don't like weight bullies. Now, Candy says, so handsome. And then Senior, he says, bro, turn the light on. He is serious about you. You need to show yourself now.
Show your pretty teeth, Mark.
Oh, your grandma said, just follow the teeth. You'll find them. The white teeth.
Mark, Dad say, turn the light on so I can see your pretty teeth.
Oh, he want to see your pretty teeth. Okay.
Yeah, Senior.
Moses says he drinks all the Gatorade in the gym. Damn, you getting called out, Mark.
You can drink all the Gatorade, Mark.
Moses said you drink all the Gatorade. You greedy?
What flavor you like, Mark?
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard not to drink. It's hard not to drink all the Gatorade. Oh, hey, Emilio, right now, if you could guess my favorite flavor of Gatorade, I will make sure for the next fight you walk with me to the ring.
You say you gonna walk if he'll let you walk him to the ring.
Dang.
If you guess his favorite. I think I know what it is. Yeah, let me see. Is it cheating if I tell him?
All right, go for it. Go for it. No, it's not cheating. It's law if you're wrong.
That purple one, Mark.
The ring.
That's it, ain't it? I'm walking to the ring.
No, it's not. It's not the rain. It's not the rain.
He's like, no, it's not. No.
It's great. It's great.
Great. That's what we said.
That's it.
Purple.
Purple.
That's the purple one.
It's the great one.
That's the same thing.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard rain. The Gatorade rain.
Yeah, I said the rain. I said the rain one that's like the light purple one. I did say that.
That's the great.
And you saying you like the dark purple one, the great one.
No, it's not that one though. Yeah, it's not that one. It's great.
It's great.
Yeah, the dark purple. It's very great one.
All right, well,
that's my favorite one.
I was close enough. So, does Emelio walk away?
You were close.
Yeah, so Boxing Playhouse is walking with you next time.
We walking, Mark.
Okay, let's see. Miss Myrna, she said, follow the white teeth and you won't get lost. Dang, I like her.
Hey, Marky.
Michelle said,
I'm a child.
okay, so we almost wrapped up here, and I only have a couple of extra questions I'm going to go through real quick. Basically, you know, lately, people have been wanting me to ask this sex question, Mark. So we can't let the show go by without hearing about this situation here. Especially since you got all these lovely ladies out here that's fans. Okay, so in training, sex or no sex? Sex or no sex during training?
Training for a fight.
Yeah, training for an actual fight.
In training? Absolutely not. You can't do that.
Yeah, the last
Absolutely not. You cannot do that. No, you gotta be serious. Yeah.
So are you need to be away
Chino tells us 3 weeks, but I try to go. I'm sorry, that last part cut out. Do I need to be away? What was that?
Oh, I was saying, do you need to be away from your lady friends during the last couple of weeks so you are not tempted?
You made it plural. Lady friends.
Friends. Do you need to be away from the ladies in order to make sure that this does not happen?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Right now, guys, it's lagging. So right now, wow, what a question, girl! You put me on the spot. Can I use? Hey, can I use my Fifth Amendment and plead the Fifth?
Well, last time you went all the way to Philly. I mean, he got away. He went.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I got pretty good. I got pretty good willpower.
All right, I like that. Yeah. Okay, MRJ can make it, guys. So don't play with him. Don't even try him like that. Okay, so basically that was the sex question that everybody likes to know. They want to know about trainers and boxing tactics, especially when it comes to sex and training. And I find it interesting, though. You told a little something about Chino, though. Chino let him get away with 3 weeks, baby.
Ooh.
Yeah, Chino said 3 weeks, so we know about him now.
That's about how long he want to go, huh?
Right, that's how long he wants to go. Chino's like, well, shit, I can't do but 3 weeks my damn self, so I'll let y'all get away for 3 weeks. Yeah.
Oh,
So, we got his number now. Oh, okay. Your dad says, oh, Lord.
Your mom is watching.
Your mom.
Sorry, Mom.
Your mom and stepmom are watching. Oops.
Sorry, Mom.
Lie detector determined that was a lie. Oh, that's bad. Oh, shit. Your dad will always put your ass out there, I swear. Okay. TMI for his mother and stepmother. Okay. And then Clarence says, Mark, best of luck to you and your career. Looking forward to seeing you in the ring.
Thank you, Clarence.
And then Mark Anthony, he still says that lie detector determines that was a lie too. So I guess.
Thank you, Clarence.
Wrong. Okay, Mark. So please let all the fans know where they can find you at on your social media and everything before we let you go tonight.
I'm not sure what part. I'm not sure what part he's talking about.
Probably both. That you don't go 3 weeks and you don't go 6 weeks.
On social media, let's see. I got the Facebook page, which is Mark Reyes.
Okay. And you can also find one of Mark's huge KOs.
Nobody ever knows.
Yes.
So
Mark is a creep meister, y'all. He's saying you will never know. You can see one of Mark's famous KOs. I mean, a huge KO that Boxing PlayHouse caught on our YouTube page, which is Boxing PlayHouse. And that's our channel. So make sure you subscribe to it, please, while you're there. And then Boxing PlayHouse also has our website. We have IG, Twitter, and Facebook as well. All Boxing PlayHouse. No matter where you want to find us, just search Boxing PlayHouse, and I'm pretty sure you'll find us there. And we only have one last thing for Mark Reyes Jr. to answer. Mark, the kind-hearted assassin, do you love Boxing PlayHouse?
Absolutely. I'm one of the welterweight fighters of you guys that you guys put on that absolutely loves you guys. So shout out to the welterweight division. Thank you for covering, this welterweight fighter.
Absolutely. We love MRJ.
That's what I was going to say, baby.
You guys have a great evening. Again, on social media, MRJ Boxing on Instagram. And then on Facebook is Mark Reyes Jr. Thank you guys for tuning in. Emelio, Sakura, thank you guys. And once again, I just want to thank you for having me. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. And I can't wait to see what the welterweight division has in store for us for the rest of the year.
Absolutely. And please let us know as soon as you get the word and confirmation on their next fight.
We want Mark back on.
Yeah, because we're going to want you back on.
Yeah. Mark, we appreciate all the love, man. You and your dad, all the support, man. We got your back. We love y'all. And like we said, when something new come up or your next fight, come back on and holler at us.
Absolutely. I'll let you guys know. Thank you. And everybody have a good evening. Please be safe. And I hope to see everybody soon.
All right, Mark.
All right. Thank you, Mark. And that was MRJ, the kind-hearted assassin, Mark Reyes Jr., coming right at you. And he's straight from Tampa, Florida. He's a Tampa, Florida native. And he's, I think he's Puerto Rican descent.
Yeah, Puerto Rican.
Yeah, so he got that in his bloodline for some great boxing. And also, I have to say that this young man has got his head straight. He's on the right path. You never hear about him getting in any trouble. And on top of that, he is all about helping others in whatever way he can, create on his own. So
his own cancer foundation too, right?
He actually helps the Children's Cancer Center of Tampa.
Right.
And he does a lot of work with them. So please visit his pages and his website to see how you can help.
Right.
And that's one thing I really love about him. But what I really love, and you know why, is because Sakura A loves a good KO. Right. And he's been delivering on that.
That nickname you gave him fits him so perfect because he's so kind and generous to people, but then he can turn that switch and lay your ass out in a second. So
yeah, be that assassin.
That assassin come out. when it's time to take care of business. So
Yes.
Mark is he's definitely a fighter on the rise. I can't wait to see, watch his career grow. He's a nice young man, him and his dad. I love, ever since we met them, they've just been real cool people with us. So we enjoy covering them and representing the state of Florida, Tampa Bay area. That's what it is.
Oh, somebody said he's not Puerto Rican. Well, what is he then? What was Mark? Mark, I thought you was Mark. I thought y'all was Puerto Rican descent. Let me know. And then it says Sakura and Emelio, we are doing shirts and face masks for sale, and percent will be donated to the Children's Cancer Center. Okay, so basically you can get with them on their pages and message them, or their website, or through us. We can also make sure that Mark Sr. and Mark Jr. finds out basically if
Mark is Dominican.
they saying Dominican?
That's what Mark said.
That's the Dominican flag?
Well,
Let's see. I thought it was both.
American.
I see Puerto Rico and Dominican.
Oh, the Puerto Rico and Dominican.
Wow, that's a nice combination for the ladies. And what we were saying is that, let me go back to here, because the face mask and shirts, he's saying that a percentage of those proceeds will go towards that same Children's Cancer Center. So, you got to have all these masks now anyway. So you need to go to Boxing PlayHouse, or you go to Mark Reyes Jr.'s page, Mark Reyes Boxing, and you make sure that you get a lot of them. Okay, you get 2 Boxing PlayHouses, you get 2 MRJs, and you mix it up and you let people know that you support boxing and Children's Cancer Center of Tampa. So from us, what do you want to say? You have any parting words?
Oh man, the welterweight division. It's got a lot of prospects and up and coming stars. I can't wait to see everybody grow and prosper. I will be watching. Sakura will be watching. Yo, I just can't wait. I can't wait till boxing just get back to where it was, where the fans can come out and enjoy the live fights.
Mm-hmm.
Some fights on tonight we're going to be watching in a minute. So
yes,
boxing is back. It's a beautiful thing.
Well, we wanted to make sure that we, we're off before that main event happens as well. Usually when we come on, there's not fights, but Top Rank has got it where it's Tuesday and Thursday fights now. So we just appreciate everybody that tuned in to see Mark Reyes Jr. as well as Boxing PlayHouse tonight, because we know you trying to play that dual role and make sure that you get it in. Well, I guess we're feeling good and frisky now, huh? Boxing PlayHouse. I got one question for you too.
What's that, baby?
Do you love Boxing PlayHouse?
I absolutely love Boxing PlayHouse with all my heart.
Okay, I know that's true. What I was gonna say, oh, wait a minute, Clarence has something to say. Let's see. Emelio about to buy that vest from you. Oh, he wants that vest.
Oh, get it, Clarence.
Yeah. Got to get one for you, man. I think it'll look good on you.
Got the BPH right there, Clarence.
Absolutely.
And on the back, too.
Oh, yeah. It's a big old emblem.
Old on the back.
Yeah, it's in gold. Like, it's nice. I wish we could show you right now. We're going to have to send you a picture of the back. And let's see who we got here. He's a Puerto Dominica. Moses is funny.
Dominica.
He said that is why I can say things anytime.
Okay.
And then, Mark Sr., he said, that guy Moses took too many punches to the head. Mark Jr. is Puerto Rican. All right. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Yeah. So don't get it twisted, okay? Mark himself said he was, he said he was Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Yeah, Mark got the 2 flags up there.
Yeah, he got these 2 flags right there. That's what he's saying. So basically, for a recap of tonight, go to MRJ Boxing or Mark Reyes. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's Mark Anthony Reyes Jr. in order to sign up and follow him so you can make sure you see where he's going to be at next time. He is a Lou DeBella Entertainment boxer. So that tells you right there, like, yeah, it's confirmed. He's the real deal. And we're so excited about him. And also we're excited that, you know, he's going places, you know. And also, before we go, I want to send a shout out and a special virtual hug. I want to send a virtual hug to everybody that's struggling in COVID period, and to those that are having not such a great year. Like Mark was saying, this has been a trying year, but guess what? We're going to all be all right. We're going to all make it. Another better sunny day is coming. And basically, it means that 2021 has to be better than this.
Yeah.
So I want to send a hug out and just, you know, give everybody some uplifting, inspiring words and say that we love you back for everybody that loves us. Boxing PlayHouse, thanks you so much for tuning in tonight, and we appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to call it a night tonight, guys. See you next week, because it's ladies' night.
Ooh, ladies' night.
Listen here, I don't like how you getting all excited here. Like, you had a big positive reaction right there when I said ladies' night. You better get punched out in the last 3 seconds of the damn show. Yes, it's going to be ladies' night, July 2nd. That's next Thursday. We have some interesting guests lined up so far. And these are people that are females that work in the boxing industry as well as fighters. So that's what's cool about it. We're going to show you that even if you're not a boxer as a female, you may be perfect for one of the other roles that's out here for females in the game of boxing. Until then, check us out on Facebook Live, Facebook, Twitter, and IG. Peace.